kind of crazy how this has worked out. The Brock Purdy recovery timeline is exactly 6 months to the day of the NFL's first Sunday, September 10th. And I expect him to be playing in that game that day, or the opening Thursday or the opening Monday, whenever it is, for a few reasons. I think he's going to want to play, even if his arm strength is, let's say, 85 or 90% by then. Now, it could be 100% by 5 months, and this is not an issue. But if it's 90%, remember, we're talking about arm strength, not recovery. The recovery is about 3 months, and then you're building up your arm strength. So it won't be about pain or swelling, hopefully. And so he's going to want to play. He's going to say, even if my arm's 90%, I can play. And Kyle Shanahan's going to agree with him. Kyle Shanahan has played Jimmy Garoppolo at less than 100% because he gave the team the best chance to win. Of course, that's how this sport works. But I think he's going to be more than willing to play Brock at 90% arm strength if he knows that, a month into the season, he'll be up to 100%. It doesn't always work like that because the season is different than a throwing program. But I think that's a chance that the Niners will take. And I think they should be careful. If they think this is their franchise quarterback, and it seems like they have reason to think that, then they shouldn't sacrifice short-term for long-term. Also, this division has 2 other hurt quarterbacks in it, the Cardinals and the Rams. And the Seahawks have a quarterback that you've beaten 3 times. So I think that you could afford to lose Brock for 3 games. Let's say he plays 14 games. If you told me right now Brock Purdy plays 14 games for the Niners, I'd say that's enough for them to win the NFC West. How much time does he get with what should be a new offensive line, I think, should be a consideration. At minimum, it might be a new right tackle, and maybe that gives you less concern. But that's what Brock's going to want to do. I mean, it's not the same. Brock had mono in high school, lost 20 pounds, came back and played in the state playoffs. Now, he hasn't had a surgery for us to evaluate kind of how his recovery goes. But that's what he's going to want to do. That's what the Niners are going to want him to do. And that's what, barring in the first 3 months some pain or swelling setbacks, that's what I expect is going to happen.